Rock threatening a 4-visit leg, but so is Chris Dolan.
Yeah, a fantastic setup visit for Chris, but unfortunately for him, Josh backed that up with a 140 to leave a much easier outshot at 124. And what a start this could be. Needs the treble 18.
56.
So a Shanghai under pressure to hold his throw here. He knows he's in the World Championship match already, and he's blown it on a bit of bad luck, really. Just next door on that treble 20.
92. Joshua
Stick to his work, though. Oh, double 4. How about that for a start? 14-darter breaker throw for Josh Rock. As Emma pointed out, it's 2-2 in their head-to-head meetings. Leaves himself single to double. And Chris Dobey once again straying into that 5 segment, so can't get a big combo finish started. This for a 2-0 lead in the opening set. Double top. Good marker by the looks of it. Stuck one right next to it.
Yeah, you'd have to say Chris a bit lucky, really. Those two, neither of those got in, and a chance to get that break back. Is it going to come to the bull? Yes. A bullseye for 1-1.
44.
That won't feel that great.
Double 10.
30.
Josh Rock has missed 5 darts for this leg, just inviting Dobey to break straight back.
Well, they started so well, Dan. We credited them with being already into the game, but this is part of the getting into the game, just a little delayed.
Lovely adjustment from Dobey as he does break straight back. Rueful look from Josh Rock.
Finish he didn't, so Chris will figure he probably has 6 darts from here. You don't want to pressure yourself too much and not hit a good setup.
56.
Not so good.
3 trebleless visits in a row for Chris Dobey here, and how about this? Couldn't follow with the second dart to leave double 12.
96. Chris, you've acquired 94.
Feels kind of essential.
Going double-double.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the flow going, Dan, to really, I think, pull that off quite yet.
Double 16. Next door for double 8. And Josh Rock gets it done, and you've seen Josh Rock there.
Josh Rock.
He doesn't seem to mind whether he's playing on double top or double 16. He will change his MO throughout the game. Oh, he's got to stay there, surely. To leave double 11.
I like the rhythm on that attempt, and even the last dart it missed, but I like the way his cadence was, much better than when he went for the double-double thing.
89.
It looked much more settled. It makes me confident he's going to clean up this 11, Dan.
Well, he's 1 out of 4 on the doubles. Double 4 for 2 apiece. Double 2 for 2-2.
9. Joshua acquired 81.
The head shaking, not good, and my prediction was just as bad.
Bullseye.
56.
Well, he'd hit it in the setup shot earlier, but he hadn't managed to pin it there. Chris Dobey stuck on double 1. Cannot afford to miss inside.
Well, if he can hit that madhouse target, he could start the 5th leg. There might not be a 5th leg.
Well, some big scoring, some poor doubling. Josh Rock takes advantage and takes the opening set. A wave of apology not needed, Rocky.
Electric. To start booking flights and such.
And Chris Dobey's already seen his good mate Ryan Joyce book his spots in the next round, and that is a beautiful set-up shot. However, Rock gets a look at this. Needs a treble. Cannot get it.
100. Chris, you acquired 32.
This would be a nice doubling settler. And there it is, 1 dart, and that's how you're supposed to do it. It looked maybe like he was thinking on the way up there and very casually went to collect it. I'm inclined to agree.
Doesn't want to leave double 3. When searching for the ball to leave double 8, but he does leave single to double, and it'll be a choice of doubles for Josh Rock. And as I pointed out earlier, you're not quite sure which one he's going to leave. Going to be under pressure, whichever one it is.
Well, you leave the one you feel like you're going to hit. So he feels like he's going to hit double 16 or double 8. See, that's a package deal, those two, because I got in my career where I felt so strong on the double 16 that if I missed inside, I was going to pick the double 8 the last dart, or the second dart, whatever it might be. Leave the big fish, also a bonus. It's a crowd winner thing when you get those, and these 180s as well to leave 45. Back to back.
Oh, come on. How about this? The bullseye! Oh, back-to-back maximums for Chris Dobey. He nearly loses the leg to a 170.
But even missing it, it was outrageous. Well, we have full contact darts going on now. Chris was trying to give a little hand slap on the try.
Double 16 again. Now these two are into it. This is proper stuff.
96.
More of a routine sort of a leg from Josh being offered. He's going to have to rely on Chris maybe missing a double, which in this set doesn't look likely. It's a whole different player. They both seem to be. I mean, Dobey's been so good on the 32, he might go for 2 of them here, Dan.
Chris, you require 64.
Well, you will be looking in that left corner of the board, bottom left, and he's going to stay down there, as that leaves double 16. And that leaves them level at 1 set apiece. That is a response from Chris Dobey. Everything quickly, Josh Rock. There is no pause for breath. Does he get this done quickly? Couldn't find the treble 19 to leave the ball.
99.
So his dart case is like an F1 pit crew?
Kinda.
Little men in uniforms running around the table. What an image.
56. Joshua requires 68.
That leaves double 16. And that is double 16. Josh Rock, yet another break of throw.
Second leg, Josh to third first.
Luckily for Chris Dobey, that last dart didn't get the max. A little less pressure on the big fish here.
Oh, it looks good. Surprising with the way this has gone for the last few minutes that he did not follow it.
Chris, you require 70.
Well, will the double 16 continue to bear fruit? It's a single 20. He's been locked in on it.
38.
It's left him.
48.
For a 3-0 set. Two-set darts missed. Had he hit him, it's a 3-0 set with a plus 110 average.
Yeah, he couldn't believe what he saw there, Josh. He could believe that, though. Chris first dart at double 16.
He is a ball of energy, Josh Rock. But the composure of Chris Dobey produces a 2-treble visit to leave a 1-treble combo. Josh Rock elects to leave himself on double top for the set, but will he get a go at it? Treble 18. Not found. More set darts incoming for Josh Rock.
Yeah, I didn't like the second dart of Chris's there. Just maybe a little too slow to get at that treble 18. And that tops does go in for Josh. And he does take a set lead. He's nodding his approval to his fans out there. He knows he's doing things the way he wants to right at this moment in time.
Thread one through.
Joshua require 150. Chris, you require 68.
Treble 20 for double 4. He can use that. And he does. Lovely stuff from Chris Dobey. 15 darter to break and lead in this set. 155 then. To the treble 18.
95.
Well, leaves 20 for tops. Can be a little bit awkward, so there is hope for Chris Dobey here if he can just set it up. Looks encouraging, doesn't it? Oh, he's gone to leave double three.
Wow. Well, maybe he distracts Josh a little bit doing that.
The old dead cat shots. Maybe it was a distraction, some noise in the room.
No, well, it's not just the noise, it's the why on earth did he just do that? And you start thinking about it, it's a distraction. Now he has to have a little harder target, and he's built a wall there.
No score.
So
That is why you try not to leave it.
well, it is. And now Josh can really just get into the meat of this tops.
Seemed very quick, that last start, and it might be a quick end to this fourth set. Dobey straight at it. He could go 2-2-2. Straight at it, straight in it. We are level once again. These two cannot be separated.
A lot of opportunity there. Or is it 3?
It's 3, yeah.
3, okay. So five legs of darts have gone to a 9th. Could have been perfect. 2 of them were. 40%, that's not bad payout.
I mean, unless, of course, you are seeing into the future, and we're about to see more tonight, John. Now the 180 just keeps Josh Rock interested in this leg. But for how much longer?
I think it might be a mirage. Dobey's just toying with him here. He's got this for sure. That's not awkward. He's only moved for fun. Okay, I was wrong.
That could have been a 10-darter. It might be a leg he loses. Oh, he's got to rescue it here. Treble 14 would be the wise shot.
And rescues happen more frequently than we think. Not this time, though.
38.
There's something about the regroup and focus when you get a really lousy first start with 3, where you can get away with 1.
Well, there's an opportunity there for Josh Rock to hit Chris Dobey with a sucker punch. What could have been a 10-darter, could have been a leg he lost, but he's won it anyway. 2-0 up. Chris
Slip up to Rob Cross. Well, I say slip up, but that's putting it as gently as possible.
Yes, a particularly savage defeat to take. 4-0 up and losing 5-4 in the quarterfinals. That 5 segment doesn't do many favours. That leaves double top again. It is back-to-back ton plus checkouts for Josh Rock, and for the first time in this game, a set goes to a deciding leg.
By Dobey, but a good score here. Josh will feel like he'll get the chance.
Oh, it is a good score. And Josh Rock, having taken out back-to-back ton plus finishes in the last 2 legs, is on something even more makeable. And Chris Dobey can't produce the 160, so Josh Rock should get at least a dart for a set, or this set, having been 2-0 down. It's double top again. And this time it's not there for him.
He requires 60.
Well, you figure this is where his experience should help him. It's low, but he's still going to move a little bit, and he picks it wonderfully.
That wriggle room will get tighter and tighter and tighter.
Yeah. Well, I always used to think, okay, I'm allowed to lose 3, no big deal if I do. And so you don't punish yourself for losing sets. Not until you've lost too many, and then you think, okay. But yeah, it's in the rules. You don't have to demolish your opponent. You just have to do better.
And the minute Dobey is doing better. And that is a big dart for Dobey.
Chris Dobey.
Now 2 legs away from victory.
Game on.
But Josh Rock's not done yet.
Well, Josh showing that he still has the same fire and heart and determination here, and he won't go down quietly.
134. Joshua,
but he better get this 98, Dan.
Going double-double. He's got the first one, double top. He's got the next one as well. Double-double from Rocky. Magnificent stuff.
Yeah, and even Chris must smile just a touch. He gives a
Chris Dobey has a chance to be that man through to the last 16.
But it'd be more than satisfied to hit 100 here. Well, now it's getting a little sticky.
44.
That is kind of disastrous, almost. But 96 is such a nice out. He might just get away with it.
He might not, though. Again, Josh Rock, when he looks beaten in a leg, will not give up. The tenacity of the Northern Irishman. Is it double-double? 2 double 19s? There's one! And he's hit another to win the match! What a contest! Chris!
But there were those who believed that Van Gerwen had usurped the power. He hits the first 180 of this match to threaten a break.
Just a little recalculation there, Brendan. You feel these are the type of the finishes that are going to be important to Brendan. So a chance for a break of throw in the opening set for Michael.
50 left. Double 16 for MVG. And he makes the break. He strikes the first blow. He now throws for the opening stanza. I forget all about that. Horrific memory. He's left 117 here. He cleans it up, he's a set-up. And he is set up for a good performance.
It's a good visit from Brendan. Treble 19. And Dolan for a chance to break straight back.
57.
Indeed.
86.
Treble 18 for 2 at double 16, or 2 singles for Bull for Brendan. So it looks like the latter route. Bullseye. Oh, yes. Terrific bounce back from Brendan Dolan. Really was.
Brilliant shot from Brendan.
Doesn't need to go for this with Van Gerwen not on a finish, mind you, but an arch showman like Brendan Dolan, Mark, he may do so.
98.
Well, there's some set darts. Well, at least if he stays straight, a set dart incoming for Brendan Dolan. Done well here. Averaging more than Michael Van Gerwen by about 8 points. He's been the better player in the opening set. Can he convert it into a 1-set lead?
So choices here for Brendan Dolan. Goes hunting the treble 16, but 2 singles will lead him to double top. And Brendan Dolan has fought back in this first set. He lost.
Michael will have recognised the threat as well. He won't be panicking. There's a race to 4.
And Michael Van Gerwen will figure that he lost the first set on Brendan's darts, and so if he holds throw here, he's back in a level match. Well, that's all well and good, Mike, but if you drop your own throw, you're 2 down, and then you really are in trouble.
Yeah, and even if Brendan doesn't take this 167, because it's a big ask. Well, not as big now. Even if he doesn't, it's a setup. It's 92 is not a gimme. Be careful here, Michael. It's still early, but don't let Brendan build up head of steam.
Double. Oh, Michael Van Gerwen joins the double party. We saw Josh Rock go double. Have a look at the double 18 here. And shortly you would feel be 2-1 up in legs in this set.
60 can get really awkward, but obviously you glance over at Brendan's score. Should be feeling fairly relaxed about this finish. Ideally like to get it here. Yeah, there's the insurance. He'll come back at an open bed. It was all a bit messy, that. He'll be back.
Well, he had so much time and he had such a lead that he could do anything he wanted in that position. He could do something really unorthodox, like single 20 and throw 2 out of the board. He could do anything from
60.
there.
Michael, he required 20.
He's got 3 in hand.
Imagine closer. He's making a bit of a meal of this, Michael.
No score.
Brendan will be slightly frustrated he hasn't scored heavily in this leg. Van Gerwen went off with a max and then a 2 treble visit. It looked like he was cruising to a 2 legs to 1 lead in his second set. He still may do, but he's making heavy weather of it.
100.
Well, now will that focus MVG's mind to zone in double 10. Double 5 now. Gets it eventually. Missed 7 darts at double at the back end of that leg, but he's won it anyway. There's the helicopter launching off the helipad. The counter punch is solid.
Still Brendan, though, who has the lead in the leg.
Looking to force this set to a deciding leg.
No 10 plus finishes in the match yet. If Brendan can grab one here, we're going to a decider for the second consecutive set. We'd already have the feel of a big leg in this match.
67, Michael Luke 129.
To level the match. Good start, 72 left. Brilliant, double 12. Oh, what a finish! That was vintage Van Gerwen. As he bangs in a 1-2-9.
One of them will go into the last 16 to face Michael or Brendan. And this is a very closely fought contest so far. Van Gerwen is racing away with a 180 count, though that's 4-1 in his favour now.
Averaged 93 and change in the first set, Van Gerwen. He won the second, but his average dropped to under 92. Dolan was still hovering around the 100. Double 18. Goes treble double. Opens up strongly in this set.
Yes, superb opening leg, 11 darts.
Not to say that 3 is a poor return, but he'll consider it to be so, I feel.
There's a compliment in there to him, isn't it? He set such high standards that we thought he'd win more world titles. He still may well do. He may be doing it in this year's tournament.
Indeed. He knows at that point he was being compared to Phil Taylor, and he himself compares himself to Raymond van Barneveld's 5. Now Dolan, this is another important attempt. He's left tops. He can't get it to the target.
Low again. This for the third set. To race through this set. 2 set darts missed. He capped off a fine 3 legs. His average for this set is around 107.
Yeah, this has been far better, but can he nail it down? Double 10 for Dolan. Has to shift slightly. And again. Can't find it. Almost exited stage right. He'll be exiting stage left if Van Gerwen carries on like this, and Van Gerwen takes the lead in sets.
In terms of build-up, Rod, not ideal the build-up, is it? Grand Prix first round, or he was under the weather in that when he lost to Daryl Gurney. Out in the group phase in the Grand Slam, which is relatively unheard of. And then a dismal performance at the Players' Championship finals where Ian White 6 legs to 1, so the preparation far from ideal coming here. But I did say at the beginning of the tournament the draw could allow him to play himself into form where we thought Gary Anderson or Ross Smith possibly was waiting in the next round, but the form book's gone out the window in that sort of section.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of years, 2024 for Van Gerwen. This would be great though, double 16, he's turning it on now. He is turning it on now to some tune. We saw the 1-2-9 earlier on, we've just seen the 1-4-9.
96.
Look at the strut. See how he puffs out his chest. Admire the peacockery. He looks like a bodybuilder on the beach here, Van Gerwen. He's striding around the stage. making it quite clear. Brendan, this is my stage.
Brendan just hasn't got an answer. Van Gerwen's average now is creeping up above 100 for the first time in the match. And the pace of Michael now, he's keen to get on with this.
When he plays like this, the message to the opponent is clear. Just turn it in, Chief. Nothing for you here tonight. Give up now. Make it easy on yourself. But Brendan will not be cowed by Van Gerwen. Hits back with his third maximum of the match.
No finish, though. Michael set. If he hits the tops, and he hits the tops, that's a dominant set. He's averaged just short of 119 in that set. Van Gerwen has won the last 8 legs. He's in complete control.
Well, however he wins, whenever he wins here, Michael Van Gerwen, I think we'll leave the Alexandra Palace tonight as Dolan hits a fourth 180 with more questions than answers about Van Gerwen. Because you could make a case for saying he can't win the World Championship with this current performance level, but you can make a case saying, hang on a minute, if he plays like he did in sets 3 and 4, he's banging this tournament, and with the draw he could well end up in the final, and over the best of 13 sets he could beat anybody, even Humphries or Littler. Fascinating.
Well, Brendan looking to stop the rot here. That's more like it. Good leg from Dolan. Hold the throw in the opening stanzas here in set 5.
Well, some delightful switching to the treble 19 to lead double 14 when he returns. Regardless of what Dolan fires in here, even a maxi would leave him on top, but that wouldn't prevent Van Gerwen having 3 darts at 28.
He'll work his way in, and he can't work his way in. So chance for Dolan to grab a break and nick the set here.
So can Dolan push the match into a 6th set? Double top.
60.
A shake of the head from Brendan after the first start indicated that he knew he was going to block his path to the tops, and that's how it proved. Down to double 7.
21.
And he's gifting this leg and this set to Brendan Dolan.
Brendan, you require 20.
Well, at least he's gifting chances to Brendan Dolan. Can he take one of them? Double 10. Oh my, double 5, and the band plays on. This is not where the music stops. Brendan Dolan still in this match, still in this championship. Set 5 was 34 points lower than set 4 for Van Gerwen. Go figure. Talk your way around that one, Mark Webster.
Puzzler. Van Gerwen fields a throw, and he's in to the round of 16. Or round 4. Bit of controversy, bit of debate about that, hasn't it? It's the double that caused him problems in the previous set, not on this occasion. First leg on throw to Van Gerwen in set number 6.
Set 5 was 34 points lower than set 4 for Van Gerwen. Go figure. Talk your way around that one, Mark Webster.
Puzzler. Van Gerwen fields a throw, and he's in to the round of 16. Or round 4. Bit of controversy, bit of debate about that, hasn't it? It's the double that caused him problems in the previous set, not on this occasion. First leg on throw to Van Gerwen in set number 6.
Well, he's only got to put in one shocker on his own darts, and he's got a problem. There's nothing shocking about that. That's sublime. as he caresses in the 9th maximum of the match. Couldn't leave a finish, but nonetheless, Brendan Dolan will not be leaving a finish either. But he will be hitting a 5th maxi.
He set a shocker on his own darts. The other argument is that Brendan Dolan finding that bit of magic against the darts. And we know he's more than capable. Helicopter, max number 5 for Brendan.
Well, it would have to be beyond magic for him to check this out. It would have to be some dark force that we dare not understand. He wants 203.
Michael, he requires 80.
He's left 108, but Van Gerwen here with 3 in hand at 80. 2 in hand at 20. And he finds it, and he understands and realises the significance of that finish. Calling upon himself to put one last spurt in to wrap this up. The time when Van Gerwen was very much the Tungsten Terminator 2.0. You'd have put your house on him finishing it off from here, but now in 2024/25, you feel there are some cracks in the armour. But he's in a strong position here. He wants 80.
Here he comes again. He refuses to buckle. He refuses to go away, Brendan Dolan. But match-winning opportunity for the number 3 seed.
Oh. He wants the bullseye. No, he's got the bullseye. Sorry, my mistake. I thought it was in the 25. Now he has to come back and wait and hope, because Dolan...
What a mess for Michael.
It was.
Just staying straight in the 20. But Brendan's done the same. 16 for bull. He hit the bull in the previous leg, and he can't hit it here. Match starts incoming for Michael Van Gerwen.
8 now. For Van Gerwen for the match. Last start in hand. And a paradoxical performance from the 3-time former world champion, mixing the... If he bangs in a 2-treble visit or a 3-treble visit, it's going to get interesting in this leg. And there it is, a 10th Maximus Decimus Michael Van Gerwen, a 10th maxi to leave 1-1-0 for the match if Dolan doesn't take out this 1-2-3.
Spoke too soon there. Hang about. Bullseye. Send it to the side in this set. This is huge now. What a shot from Brendan Dolan. His first ton plus finish of the match, and it means Van Gerwen is going to have to throw out for a place in the next round, and just rescues the situation slightly. That was a wild dart into the 5.
This looks really good from Ian White.
140.
And I like that he's forcing the best out of Littler here.
Is he going to produce? Needed another in the treble.
105. Ian, you require 81.
So, for a break of throw, Ian White, treble 19 to the 12-second. Now the bull.
56.
Missed start for a break of throw and a lead in this opening set for Ian White. Double top.
45.
Still no.
Ian, you require
So
25.
what has to be a bit of a nervy cleanup job, knowing the opportunity it is. Double 4 and a double 2.
21.
That is a golden opportunity that slipped through the fingers of Ian White. Double 5. Wow, Luke Littler.
No score.
A good bust.
Ian, you require 4.
But still a bad outcome.
Yeah, but you know, he didn't just instinctively go for the 1 to leave that double 2, which is what Ian's facing on double 1 now.
Game shown the third leg.
And he does get there in the end, but only after multiple gift giving.
Game on.
And down to 110. Very useful. So that forces Littler on it, having to hit this.
Treble 19. Leaves the bullseye.
130. Ian, you require 110.
He's a little off to the right. He's correct.
This for the opening set. He's going to get a dart. Double top is the target. And the diamond is a whisker away from taking the opening set against the nuke. He has to tidy this up. His doubles have been woeful at the start of this one. But double 10 saves it.
Well, the 17 was even showing his shakiness at this point. It was just barely a 17, almost hit a 2, which wouldn't have left the double.
140.
Perfect first, follows it.
138.
Strays into the sixth segment, but still takes a big chunk out of that. Leaves single to double for the set.
Well, leaves the favorite 96 of the treble to double combinations, but it's his tops for Luke Littler in set one. He scrapes it by. Luke Littler certainly was a little bit of a slow start, but it is an extraordinary streak, and I think all darts fans would love to see him continue it, whether he does win or lose.
Looking down the board here.
112. Luke Rakai, 125.
Leaves himself 86. Littler going to play on the bullseye here. No, he's not. He goes to the 15s. That leaves treble 20 and bull. The old Rod Harrington route for the 125.
Yeah, often with tops at the end of after the 45.
Beautiful dart for 2-0. Ian White is giving as good as he's getting here.
Ian White.
He's won more legs than Luke Littler, but the really important one, Littler nabbed that at the end of the first set. However, White looking good to level the game up. Well, he's having a go. The 180s are starting to arrive for Luke Littler, but he can't stop Ian White getting a shot at this for the set. Ian White stops himself.
19s would be useful.
40. Luke Rakai, 140.
Now, if he goes back, he has 130, but the 114 looking likely now.
Beautiful 6 darts on Luke Littler. 180 set up, 114 out, breaks the throw. And now this set, which was all Ian White, could yet be in jeopardy.
Well,
White could fashion an opportunity to win the set in this leg. He might not, though, because Luke Littler's now at 180's 3 legs running.
he could what?
Started this leg with a score of 30, Ian White, and yet he is very much in it.
140. Luke Rakai, 72.
Well, we'll see what Ian can do if he has a chance. 12 for tops. Moves to get the clear line.
32.
It took off on him. So Ian does get that chance then. Improbably. It seemed almost definite Luke would get that.
Double top. Double 10. Right
31.
on the wire again.
Luke Rakai, 40.
Just down a bit. Oh, now double 10.
20.
Well, I don't think any of us are. Okay. I expect them to hit the last one, so I'm flabbergasted he missed that one.
Double 5. Ian White has leveled this game up. Just
Dartboard very well, and when he's just mostly composed, he's great at it. Oh, come on now, another of those. Well, he's gone for the treble 14.
80.
I think with Ian not on a finish, he could have went for the bullock, and he's being stingy now. And I complained about Christmas and stop it, but I wanted that gift. I had my eye on that all time.
I think Luke Littler very much focused on giving himself the gift of darts at tops and 10s. They are his doubles of choice. And he's made the most of it. Things are changing in this game. Luke Littler, back-to-back legs, won in just 27 darts, taking charge of this third set. Well, this is more like it from Littler, flying around the board and picking off big trebles. But Ian White is on his coattails in this leg. Fabulous leg of darts.
Yeah, it could be on a double after 10.
145. Luke required
That
88.
is on a double after 10. Or 9.
Forces Littler to go for the ball and pin the ball. It is a superb set. 13 darter, 14 darter, 12 darter, 115.5 set average.
Very doable if you get the chance.
And he is going to get the chance.
$129. Then you require 120.
Beautiful first half. That'll do for number 2. And he clatters into it with the last. Now, Luke Littler, you would think he's going to leave his favourite double 10.
Oh, it might be awkward. No, he got through there because that first single was leaning over top and in the way. He had to feather that through and did so exquisitely.
The thing you want to do is go up there and be competitive. You don't want to get railroaded, but once you are competitive, once you're in the game, then your goalposts shift. You think, oh, I'm in this, I can win this.
Oh, by the way, look at Luke Littler's average up to 96 now. He's steadily climbing towards that 100 mark. I'm not sure if the math will allow him to get it.
Great visit, but look at this leg from Ian White to potentially break and have the darts for this 4th set. 20 for tops. That doesn't look to be in the way. Double 10. More crucial misses from Ian White.
Yeah, that double 10 can be Littler's friend in more ways than one. 1 dart at tops.
34. Ian, you require 20.
Look at disgust on the teenager's face at missing that one. Ian White.
A careful dart that was.
Game shot on the 4th leg.
Ian White has the darts in a last leg decider.
5th leg, is Ian to throw first. Game on.
To assume Luke will also get one. There it is.
135. Ian, you require 107.
Can the diamond pull this one out the back? He's going to get a dart. Double top for Ian White.
70.
And again, more set
Luke
darts
requires
missed.
70.
Double top. Double 10. Luke Littler, listen to that. He was under pressure.
I'm surprised more players don't switch up after the first single. You can do that on that out shot.
I'm going to thread this through.
60.
Can't quite manage it, but it looks like he's got time. Diamond keeps coming at him though. Ton 40. Be a little reminder.
$100.
Definitely had that in mind. It's double 10. It's not, so double 5. And it is. And he's 1 leg away from the top 16. But it sure looks like a next match is coming.
Another. To win it with a 170.
145.
Not the finish he wanted. But the finish might be very, very soon.
Yes, unless Ian can put a monkey wrench in. Yes, it might be your last dart.
A genuine sigh from the diamond. Double 10 for Littler. This time he pins it. This time he gets the match won. He had